What is up, y'all? Capone Town Tony here, and welcome to another Ever Crisis video. So in this one, I will be going through Guild Battle 11. We have reached 11 Guild Wars. I will be giving you some tips, some tricks, some strats, some team setups. I'll run a couple mocks, give you, a good idea of how to do well in this Guild War. So yeah, let's get right into it right now. Right off the bat, man, I will say stages 1 through 4 for me, 100%, pretty easy. Then when you get to 5 and 6, I don't know if anyone's 100%ing 5, and I think I've seen some people get around 50% on 6, but yeah, these two stages are a huge difference compared to the first 4. So yeah, pretty insane. So yeah, let's go right into my team setups. So this would be, I'll go to this team. This would be my team that I'm running for stages 1 through 4 mostly. I am running Tifa, Aerith, and Cait Sith. We will start with Aerith here. So she is running Crimson 1 in the main hand, Crimson Staff. You get the magic attack all allies with the buff debuff extension at level 4. And then her new weapon, the Team Leader's Bamboo Sword, which is going to be buffing water damage to her and Tifa, and yeah, Cait Sith as well. And also, doing some AoE water damage as well. So yeah, pretty nice. All these are just magic attack stat sticks. Actually, one of them is a materia. So we are running, I think, yeah, a triangle sigil, because we do need sigils for this. So she's running a triangle, Cait Sith's running a circle, and I think that's kind of all you need. So I'll show you how to get through that sigil phase as well. I don't think we can use Ramu, so I'm going to switch it up to Hellfire. Back weapons, I'm running the Grand Gloves for the big boost to water potency, puts her exactly at level 6, so that's nice. Electro Cannon for the magic attack and magic ability potency, and then Flower Vase for the magic attack and magic ability potency. So Aerith is at 12,638 magic attack with level 7 magic attack, level 6 water potency, level 6 magic ability potency, and level 4 buff debuff extension. So yeah, she's kind of like our sub DPS slash buffer and debuffer. So very crucial character on this team. If you did not pull on her water setup, I would still say she could be very handy as a buffer debuffer with Crimson Staff. If you don't have Crimson Staff either, then you kind of have to do something else. I would say you could potentially do like a one of those, exploit weakness magic water materia type of builds. But yeah, that's if you're really, struggling to have a decent Aerith. But yeah, that's my Aerith. And now let's go to Tifa. She is our main DPS. If you have a better built out Edgar Sephiroth, I think he is better. But for me, he's only OB6, so I'm running Tifa in this instance. Running her New Year's costume, which is going to give her 30% extra water potency damage with Reprieve. And also, yeah, Bunny Gloves main hand, 895% with the brand. And also magic attack, water potency. Blue Daffodil, always use it in the offhand for all her elemental builds, because you get the 40% exploit weakness, which is just fantastic. Boost attack all allies, boost ability potency as well. All these are magic attack stat sticks. I think, yeah, I did give her a triangle sigil, but I don't think I really need it. I think Aerith can break that by herself, but yeah, I still gave it to Tifa. Leviathan, obviously, her ultimate weapon. Back weapons, I'm running the Bahamut Fangs for magic attack all allies and magic ability potency. Noble Collar for boost attack water potency. If you have the feather gloves, those would be better, but I don't have them really built out. Double stem E, magic attack, magic ability potency. So Tifa is at 14,953 magic attack with level 7 magic attack, level 6 water potency, level 5 ability potency, level 6 magic ability potency, and a reprieve, and the New Year's mastery. And with the awesome attack boost from her ultimate weapon. So yeah, she is our main DPS, our single target DPS. Aerith helps her a lot. Well, actually, both the characters help her a lot from the buffs and the debuffs that they give. But yeah, she's going to be our big one-hit, single target damage DPS. Very powerful. All right, then the third character, you kind of have some options here, but I think Cait Sith for me is kind of the best if you have his enfeeble weapon, which I did actually pull a copy of this. So I did pull one pull on that banner, and I got a blue, and I used some weapon parts to get it to OB1. I think it was worth it. Enfeeble is really nice. and specifically for this water guild battle. So main hand, I'm running green Megaphone for the magic water damage as well. Mainly for the water resistance is decreased though. So yeah, very, very nice. Going to help Tifa and Aerith do more damage. And the enfeeble as well. Going to help both of those debuffs, the water resist down and the magic defense down. It's going to amplify both of those. So yeah, again, Aerith and Tifa doing more damage. Very, very nice. All these are just, I think, physical defense stat sticks, except I did give him a circle sigil because he's going to be breaking that circle sigil if I need him to. Stages 1 through 4, I'm able to pretty much get through, kill one of the enemies before the sigil phase even happens, or the sigil phase never even gets initiated on stage 1 through 4 on my runs. Stages 5 and 6, though, definitely it happens. Ultimate weapon, unfortunately, I do not have his the haste weapon, his HP shout, but this is really nice. His free one is pretty much buff, debuff, extension, and physical defense. Very, very good. So yeah, back weapons, I'm running Rocket Lance for the boost attack all allies and the buff debuff, and White Dog for the magic attack all allies, magic attack all allies as well from Bahamut Rod. So this is my team setup here. Pretty much all in kind of on DPS when it comes to stages 1 through 4. I'm able to get through them pretty easily. No real tricks to this battle. I'll show you all mock here in a few minutes, but yeah, this is the team I'm running, and yeah, pretty good lower stage setup. The buff here is comprised of Zac and Lucio weapons. Pretty built out when it comes to this. Only thing I'm kind of really lacking on is the additional costumes I need. I could put Tifa's costume in here, but then she would lose a chunk of DPS, so I don't think that's worth it. But still, level 74 buff is still pretty solid. So yeah, that is my main setup for stages 1 through 4. I will now show you my next setup for stages 5 through 6. So really the only difference here is just having Barret beat the tank, because on stage 5 through 6, 5 and 6, the enemy hits, both enemies hit much harder. So a tank, I feel like it's kind of mandatory. I feel like you can use a Cait Sith maybe in stage 5, but you would have to be a little bit more conservative when it comes to, I guess, healing. If someone has to heal, I feel, because there's too much of a random element when it comes to this guild battle if you don't have provoke. So yeah, stages 5 and 6, I feel like provoke is just kind of needed. So I think you would have to use Barret, or you'd have to use Angeal or Glenn, someone that has provoke. But yeah, Angeal and Glenn are nice, well, especially the new Angeal weapon, because it will have water resist down, and he has another weapon to, I guess, raise, put on Veil, or yeah, his new weapon has provoke on it. But yeah, you can also put like offhand weapon for Angeal. You could do Veil. So. And but for me, Barret here, he's going to be running Sharkslayer, HP, buff debuff extension, and then Fafnir Rifle for boost HP and physical defense. I like having Sharkslayer in the main hand because of this huge buff debuff extension. It's almost level 7 just on having it in the main hand. Don't have his missing score ultimate, but this one's pretty nice at least. Boosts the physical defense and HP. And yeah, all these are just physical defense stat sticks, except this, which is a circle sigil. So yeah, back weapons, the same thing I had for Cait Sith, these three, when it comes to boost attack, magic attack, all allies. And yeah, the other characters are built exactly the same. So yeah, that's pretty much the only difference between my stages 1 through 4 and 5 and 6 is just either having a tank or not having a tank. I feel like you don't really need a tank for, I don't feel like you need a tank for stages 1 through 3. Stage 4, it can get a little bit bad if you mess up a couple inputs. The fight can kind of snowball in the wrong direction. And I think maybe giving Aerith a Cura or Cait Sith a Cura could be for safety, just in case things do go badly. But most of the time, or all the time, I'm able to at least clear it, even if I do screw up a couple inputs on stage 4. But yeah, I'll give you some ideas of how that goes here in a second. So yeah, if you're not running Tifa, obviously Sephiroth works. If you don't have this water Aerith, I still think Aerith is still really good with her buffs and debuffs. So magic attack up all allies, magic defense down. I guess another, if you don't really have Aerith built out at all, I think any character that has like a magic attack up could work. Like instead of running Aerith with Cait Sith, you can run like a Barret with his escutcheon cannon with magic attack up AoE, and as well as, you know, provoke. So I mean, there's a few options here, but when it comes to actually water DPSs, there aren't many. It's just mainly Tifa, Sephiroth, and now this new Aerith, and the new Angeal as well. So yeah, I think that kind of covers it for my setups and whatnot for this Guild War. Let's go into some mocks now. So I'm going to be running, or show you my stage 4 with this particular team, and then I think I'll run a stage 6 with the other setup. So yeah, let's get into it right now. Still kind of in this mocking phase though, so gotta kind of iron out some things, but I'm typically able to get through this run pretty safely. So they're going to start out with their buffing bullcrap, Wraithful. So don't attack that guy, attack the right guy. So I'm going to enfeeble with Cait, it's laggy, Crimson Florence, and then blue fluorescent flurry. Then I'm going to get haste off with Tifa, stupid lag. Do that buff and debuff, and then I'm going to do water orb, and then I'm going to do that. And then we just kind of DPS this guy to oblivion. So, Aerith and Tifa just go ham on this dude. Should be able to kill him before he gets to Soothe. So yeah, we are taking some damage, but as you can see with Aerith's ultimate, we're just kind of like recovering HP over and over. We killed him before the Soothe, so now we're just going to focus on this guy. Get enfeeble on. And just kind of, yeah, do some damage now. Whoops. Well, I think I actually had to reapply. No, I didn't. I think I applied it too early. But anyway, that's fine. So this guy's going to do some damage and whatnot. I'm going to reapply the magic attack up. Water defense down. Going to get our haste proc in. But we are taking a decent amount of damage here. But as you can see, I think things are still fine. Yeah, we're doing a really good amount of damage here. I'm just going to run this right here with Tifa just to get through this quick. Alright, almost done. So, there we go, 40 seconds or so. So there is a little bit of a random element there. If he really focuses in on one character and beats the shit out of them, and they potentially die, that could be really, really bad. So I do say potentially bringing a all Cura with Crimson Staff for Aerith, just for a safety cure, is not a bad idea in case things do really go bad. So yeah, there is, you know, just that is an option, because having someone die is not good, because every character is kind of crucial, because Cait Sith is really good with buffs and debuffs, especially enfeeble and the water resist down. Aerith with water potency up and magic attack up and magic defense down. So everyone plays a role in this, and obviously Tifa the main DPS. So yeah, but yeah, as you can see, my stage 4 is pretty safe. I had like 40 seconds left and got through it no issues. Still had Leviathan, so yeah, pretty easy. All right, so I'm going to show you my stage 6 now, which kind of rusty. I haven't run this since yesterday, but we'll see how this goes. Going to be using Barret. And then I'll show you how to get through the sigil phase and stuff too. So I'm going to start out with the provoke for Barret with the defense up. Stupid lag. Crimson. Exploit. I'm going to use haste with Tifa. And for Barret, we're going to do water resist down now. Water potency up. And then we start doing DPS. Gonna get Jubilation in there. Now Barret's, he's just kind of going to keep spamming his Fafnir over and over, which is fine. It kind of puts him at no risk of dying in this battle. Especially when the Aerith's ultimate kind of keeps, you know, giving him heals. So now he's going to Soothe, so we're going to switch DPSs, or switch characters, I mean. So now for Barret, we're going to debuff this guy. could have potentially debuffed him while, you know, during that phase, but I want to make sure Tifa is attacking the right person the whole time. Might have to rerun Crimson here. Yeah, let's do that now. Gonna have to rerun Exploit with Tifa as well. Gotta rerun that too. So yeah, this is the phase where like you kind of have to go through all your buffs again. Alright, so that soothe actually goes really quickly. So now they're gonna go into their sigil phase here. See if we can get in a quick smack, I guess. Or no. This is where I don't select any of the enemies. We're just going to get through the sigil phase. So now, if you don't select any of the enemies, the AI will actually be smart and attack the right character. So, she should probably go into, yeah, tank tuning, just so we can get through this quicker. So now, we're going to target this guy, because he's the one that soothed or whatever. And then, yeah, just getting some more DPS. Gonna use these now as well. Probably use Tifa's too early, honestly. Jubilation, yeah. There are some things I can clean up with this run. Getting all these buffs and debuffs off quicker. Alright. Alright, let's just do it now. I didn't get it off while... Oh, yeah, don't use Judgment Bolt. I didn't get it off while she was in her overspeed, so it's going to lose a little bit of DPS, but either way, at least all their buffs and debuffs, or their debuffs were on still. So as you can see, Barret, well, he was in no threat of dying this entire time, so pretty nice to have a tank with Veil in the party. Let's see what I got here. 26.57%. I don't think that's too shabby for a Stage 6. A very rough Stage 6 run. So yeah, Barret, very, very safe character. I could actually use him for Stage 4 as well. I just get through the battle a little bit slower because Cait is really nice to have with Enfeeble. So that's why I use him for the earlier stages. But Barret, I think, is a necessity for Stages 5 and 6 as far as I can tell. Or Angeal, you know, whatever one you want to use. So... yeah, those are my guild battle mocks for stages 4 and 6. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this guild war. Yeah. If y'all find this video helpful or entertaining, please give this video a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all on my next Ever Crisis video. Later.